Hello and Assalamualaikum everyone, it's Irdina. So today's video will be focusing or discussing about diaspora and migration in strategic studies of international relations. Basically, we'll be discuss further about the Ukrainian diaspora during the Russia-Ukrainian war. So stay tuned, let's go. Migration is often viewed as a humanitarian or economic issue. However, in strategic studies, migration and diaspora communities has become a very important political and security actors. Diasporas can influence foreign governments, provide financial support for their homeland, shape international public opinion, and even affect the outcomes of a conflict. This presentation will explain the concept of diaspora and migration, analyze how the Ukrainian diaspora become a strategic actor during the ongoing war, and conclude with the key lessons for international security. Before analyzing the case, it is important to understand two key concepts. Migration refers to the movement of people from one place or country to another. Migration may occur voluntarily, such as for education or employment, or involuntarily because of war, political persecution, or natural disaster. Diaspora refers to a community of people who live outside of their country of origin but maintain a strong cultural, economic, or political ties with their homeland. Unlike the ordinary migrants, diaspora communities often remain actively involved in their home country's affairs through financial support, political lobbying, humanitarian assistance, and advocacy. In strategic studies, diaspora communities are considered as a non-state actors because they can influence national security, foreign policy, and international relations without being governments themselves. Diasporas are increasingly important in strategic studies because they can influence both domestic and international politics. First, diaspora communities provide economic support through remittances and humanitarian aid. During conflicts, this financial contribution help governments and civilians to survive. Second, diasporas lobby foreign governments to adopt policies that favor their homeland. They organize campaigns, meet political leaders, and influence legislation process. Third, diaspora shape global public opinion using traditional media and social media. By sharing more information, organizing demonstrations, and raising awareness, they encourage international support for their homeland. Finally, diaspora community contribute to soft power by promoting their country's culture, values, and political narratives. This help build international sympathy and diplomatic support. The Russia-Ukraine war provides one of the best examples of how a diaspora can become a strategic actor. Before the war, millions of Ukrainians were already living in countries such as Canada, the United States, Germany, Poland, and United Kingdom. When Russia invaded Ukraine in February 2022, these diaspora communities quickly mobilized. First, they organized fundraising campaigns that raised millions of dollars for humanitarian assistance, medical supplies, protective equipment, and refugee supports. Numerous Ukrainian organizations abroad coordinated donations and delivered aid directly to affected communities. Second, the diaspora actively lobbied Western governments. Ukrainian organizations met members of parliament, organized public campaigns, and urged government to provide military assistance, impose sanctions on Russia, and accept Ukrainian refugees. Their advocacy helped maintain international political support for Ukraine. Third, diaspora communities organized demonstrations in major cities around the world. Large protests in Washington, London, Berlin, Toronto, and Sydney attracted media attention and kept international focus on the war. These activities strengthened public pressure on democratic government to continue support Ukraine. Finally, the Ukrainian diaspora used social media strategically to counter misinformation and communicate Ukraine's perspective to global audiences. Through online campaigns, fundraising platforms, and awareness initiatives, diaspora members become influential actors in the information dimension of modern warfare. This case demonstrates that diaspora communities are no longer passive migrant populations. They have become a strategic actors that is capable of influencing diplomacy, humanitarian assistance, public opinion, and even national security outcomes. In conclusion, diaspora and migration are no longer viewed as only as social or humanitarian issues. They have become important elements of strategic studies because they influence international politics, security, and foreign policy. The Ukrainian diaspora demonstrates how an overseas community can mobilize financial resources, shape public opinion, influence government decisions, and strengthen international support during armed conflict. The key takeaway is that modern security is no longer determined by only the states and militaries. Non-state actors such as diaspora communities now also play a significant role in shaping the international relations and strategic outcomes. That's all from me. Thank you.